What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is Joseph Winter Singer. Won't you like this, comment, and share? If the idea that Western civilization erasure, if the idea that Western civilization erasure, that the Western civilization is being erased, attempted to be erased. If you agree that's going on, I want you to like this, comment, and share. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Robert Taft, Senator Robert Taft, old school GOP. What did the old school GOP at the time of Robert Taft, which was during Wilson, I think he was still around, like in the 40s and the 50s, okay? He was the guy that defeated the League of Nations. Now, if we're talking about a shadow government of elites, I don't like the word deep state, a shadow government of elites, and I've done other videos on who that may or may not be, okay? If we agree there's a shadow government elites above the president, okay, that are a bunch of globalists, then it might be important to understand that the League of Nations was probably not a good thing per se, okay? Which means the United Nations is probably not a good thing per se, okay? If you're American first, you're isolationist, or should be. What are we doing in all these wars? Should be pro-NATO. What do we care? Really? Now, you have to have some allies. Can't just stick your head in the ground. But the excuse people give is ridiculous for any of this stuff. Oh, well, we don't want another Hitler. Nobody's invading the United States of America. Okay, these wars are fought for multinational corporations to make a bunch of money. Let's just be honest about it. It's been going on for hundreds of years. Dutch East India Company, British East India Company, okay? And it's not just Europeans. The whole point of having a navy, from an elite perspective, okay, is to make sure your ships don't get pirated. Safe passage. The British East India Company had more ships, more soldiers than Great Britain. That means that they don't care. It doesn't matter which country they're in. It doesn't matter which country they live in. It matters where they can make that money. There's people at the top, then it trickles down, okay? But if anybody you've heard of, you think it's, the deep state. You hear that so much. No, shadow government. It's probably what Kennedy was talking about in a secret society speech, and no, it's not the Freemasons. Are some Freemasons in it? Sure. Some Christians in it too, in that upper echelon, of which they believe it's 300 people. So one guy pointed out 300 people. First person to actually write down some names. Or Quigley. Carol Quigley, go read Tragedy and Hope. But he wasn't anti. He wasn't anti. He was pro-global elite. All right, Robert Taft. Robert Taft is, or was, a rural isolationist. Okay? And what you're seeing is the Republican Party becoming the party of Robert Taft, a bunch of rural isolationists. America first. Trump didn't invent this stuff. Trump is tapping into a movement of rural Americans that are pissed off, mainly because the manufacturing jobs their dad had and their granddad had are no longer there. And they don't want a bunch of Sharia law Muslims or a bunch of immigrants in here fucking up the country or taking their jobs. So that's what the soul of the Republican Party is being fought right now. They talk about this GOP civil war, okay, and they're all on Trump's ass for this Iran war. And for some reason, somebody at the top wanted Trump to go bomb Iran. Why? I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe to get the focus off the Epstein files. I don't know. Go ask Trump why he did it, because he ain't going to tell you. Trump's pro-Israel. He's always said he's been pro-Israel. He was bragging about being more popular in Israel than in America the other day. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I like Trump. I think Trump's about Trump. But he took on, he said years ago, what these people are doing is criminal. Basically setting China up to be the next power. This AI stuff, okay? We got more important things to be worrying about. And I am a Republican. I want to win the midterm elections because then there's something you can do about this. People are on to the right things. My thing, classical education, I think. Pushing that because I'm a teacher, certified teacher if I want to be. Come up with some sort of curriculum to sell to people for their kids. Or sell to the adults, I don't know. Of Western civilization. What's my target audience? People in America first. Don't want all this multiculturalism, DEI or whatever it is. Okay? Yeah, white people. I'm white. A black person gets on here and says, oh yeah, our community, nobody blinks an eye. A white person says it and everybody's pissed. The white race in America is going to be extinct. Or possibly a minority by, I forget what year they say. Who knows where all these things come from. You can see what's going on. If you're born here, great. I'm not racist. Well, everybody's racist. If you're born here, great. If you're not born here, get in line and come in legally. And then I ain't got no problem with you. No matter what color, race, or ethnicity you are. We're all made in the image of God. This nation was founded to be a Christian nation. The Bible talks about being nice to the alien among you. You gotta have borders. Gotta have borders. That's where it starts. That's what a nation is. I'm a nationalist. I'm a Christian nationalist.